This team is pretty cool. I'm liking this. Halo theme synthwave remix. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So yeah, Halo Infinite multiplayer trailer has been revealed, and I have more to say about it than what I said in the reaction video. I was sweating my ass off in that video. God, it gets so hot here in Texas. And there's a rumor that the Texas grid might not be able to sustain or support. Are you kidding me? Oh man, it's just weird because it's nothing new. It gets us hot every year. It's nothing new. Anyway. So yeah, first off though, for those that like Love Bites, Gotcha Expin, Baby Metal that come to this channel, I want you guys to flood the Discord server with that stuff. Whether you have Discord, maybe you tried it before, you don't like it, maybe you had a bad experience, let's start anew. Let's turn the Discord server into a Baby Metal church, into a Love Bites church, into a Gotcha Expin church. I mean it. The link is in the description box. Join and start posting away. Start spamming away. All sorts of links. Everything from Love Bites to Gotcha Expin to Baby Metal to all that stuff. And because that's how I'm going to be doing, I think, suggestions moving forward. I think it'd be cool to do it that way. So, I've been listening to a lot of Love Bites. There's probably not a lot left for me to react to as far as live stuff. But then again, maybe I don't know. Maybe there's plenty more. I just don't even know. I think there might be, and I'm looking forward to that because I'm really enjoying that band. I think it's one of my favorite bands, probably of all time. Which growing up, my favorite band growing up was like Rammstein. There's Metallica and stuff too, but like I gotta think. Anyway, so let's talk about Halo Infinite here. Yeah, the multiplayer trailer was revealed, and I didn't say I said some stuff, but there's more that I could have said. And I want to get into that. First, let's play the trailer. Okay, if you already seen it, good. If you haven't, I am going to pause, I am going to interrupt, and I'm going to say some stuff. Because it's live, motherfucker. All right. Let's do this.
A new day is upon us.
Okay, right away. Stop there. Go back. So, I don't know. Well, that's a bit too much.
A new day is upon us.
So, right here, I don't know if this is like Team Slayer. I'm curious how they're doing the colors. I think I saw people that were on the red team, blue team, and they were having their own individual colors.
A new generation built to fight. Together, we are unstoppable. Are you ready?
See, look at that. Okay. See, when I first saw this, I thought it was just Slayer. But they're all running together in unison, which tells me no. This is Team Slayer. They're running in unison.
Ready.
Right there. They're running in unison as if they're on a team. They're on a team, but they're not the same color. What? That's new for Halo. Halo, it's always been red team, blue team. Red team, blue team. That's it. Now red team, blue team is no longer. I think I might need some whiskey to deal with that change. No. As a boomer growing up on Halo, I like the red team, blue team. I'm going to always be partial to that. But I also like the fact that now there's kind of a point to customization. Because I remember but Halo Reach had a lot of customizable options for your armor. But it's like, what's the point when you're going to either be a red color or a blue color? There's no point in changing your color at all. A Japanese whiskey, Sensei, not bad. So I like the fact now that you could be your own color, your own customization. That's pretty rad. Now, the other thing I'll notice here, they're starting out with different guns. Is that now this could just be a cinematic, or it could be an in-game, or it could be a cinematic from like an in-game, gameplay. I'm thinking it's that. If they're starting off with different weapons, is this going to have like Halo 4 loadouts? Is that what's going to happen here? Oh, shit. Oh, almost burned my crotch. Are they going to have Halo 4 style loadouts? Which, when it comes to balancing Halo, the Halo 4 loadout thing, people kind of hit and miss on that. A lot of people saw that the Halo going like Call of Duty with loadouts. But Halo Reach had loadouts. If you could choose what weapon you start with, and you all have access to those weapons, then isn't it still balanced? Now, the problem with Halo 4 is that you earned those weapons. Some of those weapons you had to earn, I remember. You had to earn access to them. You didn't have to purchase anything. You just had to rank up. Which is like, okay, then that means you're rewarding good players, yes. But if that weapon is so OP that it dominates the field, then you're going to have a balance problem. Now, the thing with Halo 4 is that correct me if I'm wrong here. Wasn't the battle rifle kind of a default? Was it the DMR or the battle rifle? And the battle rifle is just fine. You don't really need to use much else. I mean, there's the light rifle, but okay. All right. Actually, the light rifle was pretty good. You zoomed in and did more damage. But anyway, let's see what else they have in this trailer. Okay, look at here. Look at how he gets his... first off, two things here. They changed the way the shotgun looks. You see that? The shotgun now has a barrel on it. You didn't need to change the way the shotgun looked. But anyway, notice how the weapon... He shoots at the weapon, by the way. He shoots at the weapon. Why does he shoot at the weapon to grab the weapon? Did you see that? So he walks up to a cabinet that has a weapon in it. Okay. Is this how it's going to be? All the weapons are going to be in gun cabinets, and that's where you get them now? I'm sure that if you wanted to make a level without those, assuming that there's a forge mode, there's always a forge mode. That would suck if there's no forge mode. Yeah, Halo Infinite has to have a forge mode. If there's no forge mode, then it's not Halo. And I hope to God that the forge mode is a lot better than Halo 5. Halo 5's forge mode, I hated that the fact that everything looked the same. It's like, are you allergic to textures? Are you allergic to, like can you not do anything else? It kind of reminded me, it was the problem with like Halo 3 forge mode, where everything looked the same. Because you were limited on like the look. But with Halo 5, there's really no excuse. Everything was like a bland gray. Anyway. So notice how he shoots at the cabinet. Or it looked like he did. I could have sworn. Let's go back up again. Let's see. See, he grabs it and then he shoots. That's weird. Now, okay, let's go back. Go back. I like how the gun sounds. Listen, first off, what gun is this? Is this a new DMR? What gun is this? The gun sounds great. Oh, and notice how like you see the outline of the enemy when he goes into the building. Now, that I'm kind of hit and miss on. Kind of torn on. It kind of, so it's a little bit like Prometheus vision. Is that what it's called? Where you see through the walls. I like how when you shoot at someone, they light up. Of course, you know you get instant gratification. You know you're hitting them. But notice how when he goes into the building, you can kind of see him there. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I don't like that. I don't like that part. Like, why? Why would he see him? Okay, the grapple looks amazing.
No scope.
That gun looks cool.
Bang shot. Killing spree.
Wait. Go back. Oh, okay. I think somebody else fired the plasma pistol. This is like, okay. Fire the rocket. He has a hammer. He comes down.
Killing
Someone else shoots.
spree.
Oh, he deflects. He deflects the plasma pistol. He had some sort of gadget, some sort of equipment on his shoulder or on his forearm. Okay. So I guess equipment is really making a comeback here. Equipment's going to be your thing, kind of like in Halo 3. Okay. And you have to pick that up. It sounds like, at least from what I've heard anyway. We'll get into that video too. I wonder if it's gonna be a loadout thing or you have to pick it up. I'm curious about that. I hope there's not. I hope there's no loadouts. I really do. I know. I just prefer not to worry about that. Okay, so this guy's using some sort of bubble shield, except it's like a wall. It's in Halo 3. The bubble shield it worked for as long as it lasted. This one, it works until it gets worn out or until it just, I guess, time expires. That's not as good as the Halo 3 bubble shield. The Halo 3 bubble shield, it did its job, and it did it well. It shielded you. Oh, look. I can't believe I didn't notice that. The Halo 2 battle rifle. They have that right there. They have it right there. Look at that. That's cool. So how do you guys feel about this shield? How you could wear it out? Means you can't hide behind it. You can't stay there forever. But it's like, how long does it last? How weak is it? It looks pretty weak, actually. It looks like just a couple of hits. Okay. So, all right, let's back up a little bit when we see the... Okay, this hit. Headshot. Okay. Notice the shield. It looks like no one's shooting at it yet. There is an open middle. I don't know if that's supposed to be there like that so that you could fire out from that shield. Because I'm guessing it deflects from both sides. So he hits it 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's like 3 shots with the battle rifle. It goes down. Wow.
Double kill.
Hello, let's do some damage.
Now that thing, I'm not sure what that is. Now, notice here too. So people have their different colors, but you can kind of tell what team they're on from a distance. Like he's kind of reddish. That guy's kind of reddish, but he also has like a red flag. Looks like he has a red flag or something. Let's see. Oh no.
Skewer acquired.
The skewer. Oh, see. That was cool. That was cool the way that looked. The way the skewer just impacted against the warthog and it flipped over like that. That was pretty neat. Let's watch that again.
Skewer acquired.
Grapple check.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base.
Okay, so once again, this looks like team. Now, you do see a blue, see a purple. Let's see if we see different colors within that team.
Ordnance drop inbound.
Yeah, see, there's different colors. That was cool. You know, that was just like a cinematic thing. Like, that does look cool, though. Now, I wonder how the Banshee flies. I wonder if it flies like a boat. Or if it flies smooth. I was never really good with the Banshee. I'm okay.
The flag is ours.
Let's back up real fast. I think this would be a good place to see what we're talking about as far as the teams go. You know what? Okay, so you see two blues. They look blue. They're fighting a purple guy.
The flag is ours.
But that guy's clearly not red. He's just gray.
Please haul ass at your early.
You have a pink guy or purple guy, a gray guy, different armor, look at things going on, customizations, teaming together. This looks cool. This actually looks more like Halo Reach than Halo Reach did. Like when the Halo Reach squad of Spartans were working together, they weren't all the same color, and they had different colors going on. You know? In fact, I had to replay some Halo Reach to remember. In Halo Reach, was it red and blue? It was red and blue. But for some reason, when I thought about Halo Reach, I thought, nah, you know, I think you have different colors too. No? Like if you're on a blue team, you're going to look blue. Red team, you're going to look red. But when you play the campaign and you guys are a team, you're different colors and you know you're a team. Now, to try to keep it simple multiplayer so that way you know who you're going after. But here you can kind of tell from a distance who someone is. There's like a red outline around them. You hit him. You shoot those people.
Convenience.
Okay, now the oddball looks cool. Wait, I think there's some other things about the vehicles we need to talk about first. Let's go back. Because I wonder if they already showed the
Skewer
the ghost,
acquired.
warthog. Now that thing looks cool.
Grapple check.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base.
All right, you got your scorpion tanks. You got your choppers.
Ordnance drop inbound.
You're gonna get ordnance drops, kind of like in Halo 4 and Halo 5. That reminds me of Halo 5 Warzone. This is actually kind of reminding me of Halo 5 Warzone, which I actually really enjoyed Halo 5 Warzone. I thought it was pretty fun.
The flag is ours.
Talk about coordination there, you know?
Please haul ass at your earliest convenience.
I like how there's fuel tanks in the back of the Warthog still. It seems like it'd be a easy target. Shoot that if you want to blow it up. It's always been a thing, though, since I think Halo 4. And I think in the forums, if you mention that to any Halo player, they'd be like, actually, it's canisters of water. That makes like no sense. That makes literally no sense. The Warthog isn't running on water, bro. Okay, so oddball, or they could be oddball, or they could be ricochet. That's a fun game type. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Being able to grapple and get those explosive barrels and throw them. Watch, he throws them at that mongoose.
Now, show me what you can
And that armor looks sweet.
do.
So you could shoot the weapon pads, and they fly the weapon at you. Okay. Now, Halo Infinite multiplayer, free to play. Already a massive red flag. What does that mean? If it's free to play, does that mean that is it gonna be like Fortnite? Is it gonna be like that? God, I hope not. You know, when something's free to play, it's like, okay, well, how are they making their money? You already know how. Yes, there's gonna be microtransactions, kind of like how there were microtransactions in Halo 5. That's not going away. And if it's cosmetic, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. You could buy your fancy armor, fine. You know. But if it becomes like weapons and special upgrades that you can only get if you purchased, that's a problem. That would be a problem. Wouldn't that be a problem for you? Would be a problem for me. Most definitely. All right, now this is the Halo Infinite multiplayer overview. They're going to go a little bit more in depth to what we saw.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
So my gunner's upside down and he's like laying.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see the red outline? That you know, like
The firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
See?
So my gunner's upside down and he's like laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun.
Oh, stop right there. Any pistol across any of the games? No, ma'am. First of all, I like this freeze frame. She looks stoned. Dude, pass that blunt, bro. Here you go. You know? There's only one Halo game that has the best pistol, and that's Halo CE. I mean, if you're a Halo fan, I'm assuming you are. If you're still watching, made it this far, what Halo pistol do you like the best? I mean, Halo CE is like the god pistol. That one's like a super weapon, powerful, you know? In most Halo games, people run away from the rocket launcher guy. But in Halo CE, the rocket launcher guy runs away from anyone that has a Magnum, which is everyone. Everyone has that. Shit. Anyway.
Allows me to feel the most like John Wick. I am there.
And remember how excited I was with like this big combat with vehicles going all over the place.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
Man, this is doing something though. It's really wanting me to play it. Like I feel the urge. I want this.
What is Halo
I didn't even know I wanted it.
multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena style combat and big team battle, this wide open vehicle infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're going to give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's going to evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
Season to season. So this game is going to be done like in seasons, like in Fortnite. And it's free to play. I'm getting a little worried here. These words are triggering me.
For me, working through this multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge I think was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can.
Pause is here. Okay, 343 kind of did that with Halo 5. I know. Hear me out. Hear me out. There's some old school Halo fans that really do not like Halo 5. But in Halo 5, they also included the classic Halo CE Magnum. Now, of course, I haven't really compared the stats if it really is the exact same. It's pretty deadly, and it looks like it, and it feels like it when you use it. They do show appreciation. They show appreciation for the games that came before it, and we know that because 343 put in the work to make MCCE, Master Chief Collection, MCCC, Master Chief Collection, because MCC, sorry. So they definitely seem to have appreciation for the legacy games. I'll give them that much. Now, if they kill all that with, I'm curious. I'm not gonna pause anymore because I'm so curious what they could say about the microtransactions and how they do that.
Go next. The vision of Arena was all about a tight experience. It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo, it's really about fair and balanced starts, so everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging, it's about finding new toys and kind of developing your playstyle as you run through the match.
What makes Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like, the sandbox is Halo.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet.
Equipment is back, but equipment is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side?
Okay, yeah, I know I said I wasn't pause again, but yeah, Halo 3 tactics, Halo 3 decisions. Yes, that's important. That's very important because you had that in Halo 3. You could get this power weapon, or you could go get the energy drain. What are you going to do? We're in a team. You can split. You get both those things as fast as you can before they can.
Out of a map to back cap a stronghold. We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression, but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of this toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic power-ups like the overshield and the active camouflage. For this title, what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into...
Oh, whoa. That's a game changer there. So now even overshield is something you can pick up and keep as equipment. Oh, that's different. You can pick up the overshield, be dropped into an enemy base, turn it on, go pretty much in God mode, waste everybody, and then take their flag. Damn. What's the counter to that?
To your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield and then they could take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it. When it comes to the vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different aspects of the...
Go back. You see that the Warthog wheel is blown up. I know I said I wasn't going to pause until they said stuff about the microtransactions, but hold on. This is good stuff.
My wheels can get blown off. My hood can get blown off.
like the tire's gone.
There's different...
It's funny.
Aspects of the vehicle that change how my vehicle handles now. And that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much, you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you gotta choose what you wanna do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
Well, didn't they kind of have that in Halo 4 and stuff? Like your vehicle, in Halo 3, you could blow up vehicles. You could hit the Scorpion tank till it's on fire, and you pretty much have the bell because it's gonna blow up.
We've got a cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what really makes.
Okay. Listen to what he said. I like this. The Razorback. It doesn't have a gun on the back, but it has a cargo bay or something. You could hold weapons and hold things. It could be weapons. It could be objectives.
Compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils,
you put power weapons, detached turrets. Okay.
Objectives, and that is.
But if you put a fusion coil on the back, if someone shoots a fusion coil, aren't you screwed? Aren't you messed up? Did you screw up? Now you could put objectives. Like what? Like a flag? You could just put the flag on the back of the Warthog and let the Warthog carry it? I mean, it seems kind of redundant. I mean, if you have the flag, you just ride shotgun and then be driven to the base. Must be other things, other objectives.
Is what really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in MP and campaign.
The levels define pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have?
You know, I'm curious too. I wonder if there's like equipment. You know, there's going to be some sort of healing equipment, like some sort of med aid or whatever. You know, like in Halo 3, they had that. It had like a green aura to kind of heal people, right? Is that Halo 3? I wonder if like you put down in the back and you can go and kind of heal your team, you know, with that. I wonder if the equipment will actually work, or you have to take the equipment off and then use it. I'm kind of curious how all that would work.
What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
Oh, and going back to still with the Razorback. Wait, if you could put a fusion coil on the back of the Razorback, couldn't you just make it into a kamikaze Warthog? You could just suicide yourself for the greater mission, for the greater good, in some stupid way. I don't know why you would do it. I guess because you thought it was funny to take out a whole team. I guess and just blow yourself up. That would be crazy.
For me, BTB is all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right?
Damn straight. Big team battle. Big team battle is like my favorite variation of Halo. That is true Halo right there.
Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Scorpion tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
Now they had that in Halo 4 as well. There's pods coming down with stuff. Yeah, in Halo 4 they did that with the ordnance drops.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players. This is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before.
Can my announcer be Cortana, or is she written off? I haven't seen anything about her.
Flame catch.
Personally.
Okay, wait. Let's look at this handgun. Let's look at this Magnum. You can already tell it's not the Halo CE Magnum. I noticed it fires too fast. It kind of reminds me of the ODST gun, which if that's the case, you could just throw that away.
AI is really...
The Halo ODST gun might look cool, But it's a pea shooter. Come on now.
A reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI. Designation button.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
They add to the sense of like me as a Spartan being more important, and for us in multiplayer it is really about becoming a Spartan. You're Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
Kind of reminds me of what they had in like from Halo ODST. I think also I think Halo Reach. No, Halo Reach had that, where you could change and moving up. I think where you could change the voice, but it's your voice. But now you can change not just your voice, but you can change the voice of the objectives and how they talk to you, which is like, okay, they're talking to me now? All right.
The body of customization content.
Okay, I'm curious, does the customization really go to that level of detail?
That we have on day one ensures that there will be millions of customization combinations for Spartans on the battlefield. That includes things like armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at
even the weapons. You can customize where the weapons look.
The weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support.
Wait. But if you customize your Warthog the way you want your Warthog to look, does it mean if you get into a Warthog that was dropped in the battlefield, it's gonna immediately look like your Warthog, or what? Like, how does that work? If so, that's gonna be really weird and interesting, because I'm assuming the Warthog ordnance drop, it's gonna be the default skin or maybe some variation depending on what it is. If this is like Halo 5 Warzone, where it's gonna be custom variations that are dropped, it's gonna be set like that. But if you could customize your version of the Warthog, the skins and all, how would that come into play in multiplayer? Unless I'm guessing either you can call your own ordnance drop, maybe. This is sounding like Halo 4 in a way. I'm getting Halo 4 vibes on this one.
Customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to...
Well, that's something I never really cared about. But you customize the soldier inside the suit? What? You can't even see him.
Represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as...
Let's see, left arm, left leg, right leg. Let's see, transradial. I don't even know what that means. Transradial.
Use prosthetics.
Transhumeral, transradial, hand. Okay.
For the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique...
Oh, okay, so it's like it's robotic. All right, gotcha.
Opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. So we're coming at this from a player-first mentality.
They look similar, they just look more polished, which looks nice.
So what that means is that there's no random loot.
I'm going to say this right now. I don't like the yellow for like the armor effects, because it reminds me of a shitty game. It was a shitty first-person shooter. I believe it was called Haze. You ever played that game? Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that. But if you haven't played that game, check it out. Just Google Civi. Okay? Civi and Haze. And you'll see what I'm talking about.
Loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization.
Okay, that's the part I'm waiting for. So no loot boxes. Let's back up a little bit because I was talking. Sorry.
Means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content. And we have a...
Okay, so no loot boxes. That's good to hear.
Variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from.
So you could buy a Battle Pass that includes cosmetic stuff. That's how they can make their money. You want the fancy stuff. You want it to look good.
If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is just cosmetic.
Okay, so there are things you can unlock in the game, and you can do it that way. You can only do it that way, but then you can buy things, additional cosmetic. Okay. Now, of course, this is just every time a company says this, just remember you're taking them at their word, okay? Because it's not like a legal contract. They can change it any time. You're kind of dealing with Vader, man. Okay, that the term was it? Oh shit! I had it, and I lost it. The deal can be altered at any time. You just have to pray they don't alter it any further. Okay? That's with any company. I could say with their track record with Halo 5 had a bunch of microtransactions. You could buy these cards or whatever, these packs. They kind of treat them like cards. You could buy them, but you can also unlock them like for free just by playing the game. You get rewarded so many packs, it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why anyone would buy it. And in the stuff, it's like cosmetic stuff, or it could be like a little boost. Not a boost for your strength or anything, but like a boost for like ranking up a little bit, like an XP boost. And there are Warzone things you can unlock, like custom vehicles, custom weapons, and that kind of creates an interesting element. That could lead to an interesting discussion as far as the balance of the whole game. The Halo 5 Warzone is just pretty much chaos in a way. Because you could have some cool custom weapons and vehicles that you acquired through playing the game. And you could be going against a team where some players actually purchased more, so they might have other variants of those vehicles, maybe even rare vehicles, special vehicles. That could happen. I'm curious how that's going to happen. I'm curious if something like that's going to happen in this game. They say it's only cosmetic, but I don't know. I heard that before. Heard that before. And there's Warzone, and it's not only cosmetic. But then again, I'm torn. Like we'll see what happens with this. We'll see.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai already. That's one of our event armor cores. And that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
For free.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had.
Oh, wait. So I don't need an Xbox, the new one, which is good. Oh, my God. I was like, man, don't tell me I'm going to have to buy the Xbox Series S, whatever the hell they're calling that thing. That's good. That's a relief. I could just play it on PC. I think this computer will be able to run it. We'll see. Interesting. That way I could show how much I suck in Halo even more. I love the game, though.
Everybody gets to play with no barriers, and even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting?
Why are they wearing a mask with a headset on? I mean, okay.
And like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends. That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
Let me put a mask. I'm wearing a headset, but let me put a mask on. I don't want my COVID germs going through the headset. I mean, you could sanitize it, whatever, you know.
Why are you here?
To be a Spartan.
The Academy is a place that you can go within MP to kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for newer players who are still picking up the controls, and also people who...
She looks tired. You see that? She looks tired, like stressed.
Who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice.
Now that looks like a, that's kind of taking me back to like Halo 3 for some reason. I'm thinking Halo 3 or Halo Reach, just the way that looks right there.
With specific items, and also training mode that you can use to...
Okay. So they have bots now.
Just get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For players who are new to Halo...
Man, even the way they die and you get the points right there, did Halo 5 had that too, right? Yeah, I think it did. Man, this is like Halo 4 and 5 kind of just put together, and they're just like, okay, let's just make it more customizable and make it free to play.
Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about. Some of these characters, what are they about? And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there.
And back up real fast, because I haven't really noticed like the Halo 5 gameplay mechanics, like thrusters, but the guy did just grapple onto, or not grapple, but he kind of like picked himself up off the...
Picking up the controls, and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to just get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For players who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about. Some of these characters, what are they about? And help them...
Is there a lesson on teabagging? Is there a lesson in how to teabag? Because I would like that. That would be great.
Kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind.
Wait. What sort of language? Talking about like the Halo 2 language? We don't live in that sort of environment anymore. That's very not PC. Halo 2 days and Xbox Live, you know what I'm talking about, everyone. It's shit. F-bombs, N-bombs all the time. Jesus Christ.
And everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has
she's jazzed about bots.
Been to have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for...
Looks like a couple of those changes were in Halo 5, when you aimed, your thruster kept you stable so that you can continue shooting your person. I've noticed people aiming while they're jumping, but I have not noticed them being stabilized in the air, which is fine, honestly. That thing in Halo 5 was like... The old school Halo fan of me was like, I don't like this, but at the same time, I do like the fact I could finish off that kill.
For launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's seeing what people make in Forge or the content.
All right, so Forge is going to be there.
That they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
Oh, sweet. I should do that.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already and just can't wait to really get in.
Sorry, I like that. You could actually pick up those canisters and throw them now. Oh my. Like that's so cool. The fusion coils actually serve a purpose now other than just being like a trap. They're just kind of there. Man. Oh, and the custom games. A lot of my time playing Halo, I spent playing custom games. Like in Halo Reach, Halo 4, and Halo 5, custom games all the freaking time. The custom games are great, man. You're not even playing Halo anymore. You're playing something else. I don't know how to describe it. There's custom games where I'm not just talking about, what is it, a Griff Ball, whatever. Or Ricochet. Those are fun. I'm talking about where you're like playing speedball, or where you're playing tennis, not tennis, or golf. You're playing golf, or beer pong. What? I thought this was Halo, but now you're playing beer pong? Yeah. It's crazy stuff what they do. And with this grappling hook, you can have so many different variations now. You could do so much.
Into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize.
There's Valhalla there. It looks overhauled greatly.
Your Spartan launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far.
All right. I want to watch this trailer one more time to see if anyone's using thrusters. Okay? Keep an eye out for thrusters and stabilizers.
Together, we are unstoppable. Are you ready?
Wait. There's something he shot out. It was like kind of blue. What is this? That blue thing he shot out. Wait. Back up. He shoots this blue thing. Maybe that's why he could see through the wall. Oh, you know what? That's probably it. Oh, my bad. What I said before. I think he could see through the wall because of what he shot out right there. Some sort of equipment, like some sort of like Promethean vision equipment. Well, that's fine then.
No scope.
Alright, I'm trying to keep an eye out for like thrusters and stuff. Okay, he's sprinting. People are sprinting all over the place. I'm not seeing any. Let's go back because I don't think I'm seeing any jetpacks. Did you guys see any jetpacks? I didn't see anything like that. Let's see. He's jumping. He's running. Bam.
Killing spree.
I haven't seen any ground pound either.
Double kill.
Hello, let's do some damage. Skewer acquired.
Grapple jet.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base. Ordnance drop inbound.
Okay. Yeah, so far I haven't seen any thrusters or any jetpacks or anything like that.
The flag is ours. Please haul ass at your earliest convenience.
me what you can do.
Okay, so yeah, if that's, I mean, this is all we have here. It doesn't look like they have thrusters or jetpacks, but there's definitely equipment there. Equipment's fine. Equipment's fine. I don't have a problem with equipment. Halo 3 had equipment. I think that was fine. That's a good way to do it. I was worried about loadouts, but according to that overview we watched, it sounds like they're concerned about balanced starts as well. What is this? DPS issues a blue alert on behalf of Wise County Sheriff's Office for Royce Edward. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Someone's in trouble. An Amber Alert. That's a big one. Anyway. So yeah, I'm excited about this. It looks cool. Looks cool. So I guess we'll wrap up the stream here. This was a lot of fun. I know I was just talking about Halo. So I noticed this channel has a lot of J-Metal vibe going on. And that's the flow. That's good. You know, being a sort of reaction channel now, think about what else could I react to? Well, since this is J-Metal stuff, let's go even more in like Japanese things, like Japanese TV shows, Japanese you know, food or drinks, whatever. Have some fun with that stuff. Also, continue to just have these chill streams where I just talk about whatever's on, I guess, my mind. And that's what this one is here. We're just having fun with this. All right. I'll wrap this up here. Let me just say again, I definitely want you guys to join the Discord server. If you join, you're a fan of Love Bites, Baby Metal, Gotrick Spin, flood it with that stuff. If you like Halo, we could put in a Halo section there too. And it should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Anyway, with that said, you guys take it easy.